Hello guys, this is Idryn and welcome to Idryn Builds. So today we're going to do a bit of work over here again. We're going to do a little bit on the area around the bridge, and also I mentioned last episode about doing a storage area underneath here. And also what I think we're going to do is we're going to make a little entrance way in here just to make it a little bit more handy, because it is something we're going to be using a lot. So yeah, another thing I do want to do today, as well as fixing up that area over there a bit, I want to really explore this area properly. Now I'll probably do that off camera, and then I'll show you afterwards, but I'm going to look at it and I'm going to look at what I might eventually end up trying to settle, I guess, as part of this challenge that we're doing. So first off, I'm going to work in here a bit, so I'll probably, I guess, do it on camera. We're going to do a little staircase down, so we're going to want to replace all this anyway. I guess what we'll do is we'll just check what our y coordinate is down here. So right here we are at y64, so we're going to want to get down that far, if not a bit further, or maybe a little less. So I guess what I'm going to do is I'm just going to dig this out now, and I'll be back with you when that's done. Okay, so I've been digging around a bit, dug down here. We're on Y64, and this goes down this way. I didn't actually count how far it goes down that way, but it is 13 wide. I wanted it to be an odd number. And then down here, yeah, you see we have a problem where these two connect, and the thing is they don't connect, so I'm going to have to terraform this a bit to make a kind of an artificial bit that goes in, which is okay, because I was thinking of having this terraced anyway and have it a bit higher than all the other builds, which I'm guessing we'll do down this way. So yeah, I'm going to do another bit of work off camera, and then we'll see you after that. Okay, so I've cleared all this out. I think I'm going to lower 2 more levels, just because this is just a one layer of dirt. Well, up here it isn't, but over here it is, for like all of this. So I think what I'm going to do is lower 2 more, because I do want this room to be stone coated, so all the walls to be stone, the ceiling to be stone, which will be a difficult task, but in order to have that, we've got to make sure that there can be a layer of dirt above it. So I guess, yeah, I'm going to drop it 2 more levels, and I'll be back with you then. Okay, so now we got all this cleared out. It's looking pretty good. I think the next thing we're going to work on is the stairs. So with our palette, the only stair block that we can use is stone bricks, but that's fine. I think that'll work very nicely. I think I'm going to have to go off camera for a bit to smelt up some stone brick, because we are running very, very low, as you can see here. So I don't know, I guess I'll check back in a bit. Okay, so we're back again. We've got some smooth stone, and the rest of it is smelting up there. I mined out about 6 stacks of andesite from here. It's kind of cool. It looks a bit like a cave system. But yeah, I think we've got enough andesite to keep us going for a while. I think I said last episode that how much we had would probably keep us going for like a fifth of the build. Definitely not. We are really burning through it. So now we're going to get started on this part. So I've been considering different stair designs. I guess I can actually leave that in a stone, because that's probably what it's going to be. We should just be getting rid of this. Yeah, so I've been considering different stair designs, so whether it's a spiral, or whether it's like coming down in the middle that splits off into 2 other ones, or comes down as 2 and converges into 1. But I'm thinking, well, I guess we'll try them out. We also need to do the floor up here. We might actually do that even before we begin, so let's see. I'm thinking it's going to be like pretty much all polished andesite, except for we'll put in a couple of pieces of normal andesite just to give it the worn look that we've been giving everything else. Yeah, I really like how when you put 2 stairs together like that, it gives you a full block in the middle, but it's not over a block, so it gives it can give interesting kind of patterns as well. So let's see, we'll just make maybe half of this into polished. We'll take that and start filling this in. We'll fill it in fully and then we'll break away bits afterwards. It's easier to see a good kind of pattern then, I think. Okay, it's a much different experience clearing stuff out now, because with the new addition of granite and andesite and diorite, you get a completely different view, I guess, of the kind of layers in the ground. So that's quite interesting. Okay, so I think, I think this will suit it pretty nicely, but we do need to mix in some normal andesite. So let's see, I'm thinking here. I don't like to just go on the diagonal like that. I like to mix in a couple of right angles as well. I think it looks good. I think it will look especially good underneath these little half block spaces. We don't want to overdo it either, because it could look very it feels like we need one over here too. So we'll drop one in here maybe. Yeah, okay, I think that's good. Okay, so now that we've got this done, we're gonna have to figure out how we're gonna do the stairs. So we've got some stairs here. I guess we're just gonna start off like that. We're definitely gonna want, let's just use andesite for now. We're definitely gonna want a little platform here. So if we did it like this, then here, okay, so we're gonna run into a tiny bit of a problem in that it's gonna come down a lot into the room. Well, I guess we'll see how we can work with that. Okay, let's go make some more stairs. Let's see, stone brick. Okay. So yeah, I don't want to spend too long on this because there's a lot of other things I'd like to do in this episode. Okay. Yeah, okay, I think this might actually work out. I guess we can start filling this in from up here. Like this. Something like that. And then fill that in there. Okay, so obviously we're gonna have difficulty with this. Okay, so I think this isn't too bad actually. This might work. I don't really like how this looks, but actually that will look a lot better if we do that. Yeah. Okay, so we do lose a bit of space in the room, but we can deal with that. That's okay. I'm getting terrible frames, like 19, which is really bad because normally I get like 100 when I'm not recording. So I think I heard Vex complaining about that recently. Okay, so I think that'll do for the stairs. I'm gonna decorate the walls off camera and maybe work a bit on these walls and maybe a bit on the floor, and I'll check back with you after that. Okay, so I've done a good bit here. Just step back so you can take a look. We've got some chests in. That's mainly from birchwood that I definitely won't be using for anything else, which I got from chopping down stuff outside that I needed to chop down anyway. We've got an interesting floor design here. Up along here we also have a kind of pattern going down, and I did this here with the polished andesite and the andesite, and also just this tiny little detail there in the corner. And I added in these pillars too, so I think the pillars are quite good. They give it a sense of height, even though it's not actually that tall. It makes it seem a lot taller, because you know these are twice as tall as our character is. So I also added in these wall, I guess little, what would you call those, motifs, and yeah, I think it's looking pretty good. So I'm trying to figure out what to do back here, because by the order of the pattern, we should have another pillar right here. And I think we will. So I think back here, like, what could we do? Like maybe some crafting or something. Because all these chests will probably be stacked up high. So I think, so we got one crafting bench there. And let's see, we probably want to make 4. Or maybe intersperse them. Yeah, so we'll make 4. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, crafting back there could be useful. I think what we'll do is we'll do something like this. So I guess we'll leave this layer as a, just like that. And we'll put furnaces in between there. Okay. Just grab a stack of cobble. We probably had some already. So we want to make 1, 2, 3, nope, and 4. Okay. 4 furnaces. And we'll drop those in like this. They probably won't be used, it's just mainly for decoration. So get some torches down here. And drop those up there. And we'll just put in another pillar in here. So mix in some stone. I haven't tried that yet. Yep, and right there. And let's see, get this in here. Will we try some gravel again? Like that, and yeah, like that. Okay. Is that too much gravel? I like working in gravel. It's nice. It gives a nice crunchy texture, like a little bit more than the andesite. But I think the andesite might work better there. That matches that too much. We'll just switch these around. Okay, I think that's good. Yep. Wait a second. Something's up. This isn't in the right place. I knew something looked wrong there. Those two looked way too close together. So we'll get this. And I think we used cobblestone wall and then 2 of these. Okay, good. Perfect. Yeah, I like that actually. Okay, so there isn't that much more to do. I do need to finish off this ceiling. And what I think I'm going to do is, okay, so I've been thinking a lot about the outside here and thinking a lot about where I'm going to bring this build, because it starts off as a little idea. So obviously I have the idea of a stony village, but it hasn't gone much further than that. So I need to figure out exactly where I'm going to go with it. So I'm thinking that maybe we will have an inner circle, so like a city center kind of a place. So it's expanding, as you can see. It's becoming a bigger idea. I'm thinking that we'll probably have a city center over in that way, and that'll be a circle, and that will have really big buildings. I feel like doing a bit of a mega build project, so I guess that's what we're going to do. Maybe don't hold me to that, because I might decide that that's too much work for the first project. But that's what I would like to do. And then on the outer circle, or the outskirts, I guess we're going to build up this area along with the contour of the coast. So I think that would be pretty nice. We're really going to build it up, though. It's not going to seem like a countryside kind of an outskirts. It's going to be a properly built up, like this is going to be terraced. It's probably going to be a lot of stone built in, like it'll be grass on top but stone on the sides. We're going to clean cut everything and like really smooth off the sides, have as little rolling nature as possible. It's going to be very I don't know, clean cut, so not as nature-esque as maybe some other builds might be. So we're done sealing this in. It's looking really nice and underground now. I'm going to continue the motif along the walls and sort this place out a bit more, and then we'll be back and we'll see what we're doing then. Okay, so for now I think we're done down here. We've got the motif continued all the way around. I tried out something with a slab here, which kind of worked out. It's a bit light glitchy on top, but it was really like glitchy when I had it the other way upside down, so I'm glad I have it like that. I started labeling this a bit. I would like to use item frames, but for now, signs will have to do. Oh yeah, so I better just drop this stuff off. This is all the stone-based stuff, so we have andesite and granite and diorite, stone, cobblestone, things like that. I think that's all we want to drop off there for now. And I guess we'll take our bed too. And we'll go outside and take a look around. Okay, so I've been taking a look around outside, and well, when I say outside, I mean down there, past where we haven't been before. So I think there's a nice kind of reservoir water area, which I think will build up to be the city center. So I think that'll be really nice. Right now I'm just thinking of working on the outside of this place. So I want to finish off this house as much as we can right now. So I'll be putting a door, fixing up this area. As I said, I kind of want to terrace this, so this is going to be up on a height, and figure out something to do with the back here before we finish up the episode. Yeah, I'm not liking the sand. I'm thinking we might have to get rid of all the sand on the coast. Although we will be getting rid of a lot of the natural terrain here anyway. So let's see. I mean, along the side of this, we kind of have allowance for a walkway, maybe. Right, let's see here. Something like this. I think, yeah, I'm thinking 3 wide. So we're beginning to, I think this is the outer dirt layer of our storage room. So there's a layer inside that again, which should be stone. Yes, that's the inside wall of our oh, and we have this as well. Oh, but that's covered in inside, so that's okay, we can cover that up. Okay, so I guess, I mean, this is probably pretty boring, so I'll do some of this clearing off camera, and I'll be back in a little bit. Okay, so I've been doing some stuff off camera, mainly deciding on a road material. So I don't think it's so good if we were using cobble in our main builds here, like as the walls or the roof. I don't think it would work so well to use it as road material, and I have had that problem before because the roads end up looking too unanimous with the buildings, and it just looks wrong, like on 2 different planes, like this way and this way, vertically and horizontally. It seems like they should be completely different. So I think we'll use a cobble mix. So not just cobble, we'll work in some other stuff, make it look old and worn, certainly for this part of the build, but maybe more towards the center, the stuff will be a bit newer, a bit more built up. But we'll see, I might want to ruin all of it. So also, I've been working on this, I'll get onto that in a second, and over here I've been trying to extend the river a bit, just so that when we do build a walkway around, it won't look too pointless, because I do want to keep as much water in the build as possible. I think water is a good dynamic for the build. Over here, okay, so what I've been trying to figure out basically is I had to link up this island, so I wasn't actually sure how far this went, but on the other side of that, so just past there, is an ocean. So that's going to be the outer edge of our build, and this is a pretty nice stretch of river for a bridge. I think a bridge would be really nice here. So the thing is, I don't want to bring a path all around by the coast. I think the paths should only be on the inner rivers, which I guess we'll probably straighten them out so they seem more like canals. And so I've been working on digging through here, so I'm going to dig back until we're on a coordinate of about here, so that we don't dig into the storage room, and come out over here. I mean, I would like to come out more towards here. This is going to be, that would mean we'd have to go through the storage room though, unless we went under, but I'm not sure how well that would work. I want to bring it out over here so we can have a bridge over and link up whatever, I don't know, whatever residential or commercial buildings will be over there. So for now I'm going to continue with this. I might do a little bit of the road. I'm going to fix that because that's seriously messed up. Yeah, I'm going to figure out some more stuff. I mean, I guess there's not too much left to this video, but for the next episode even. So I'll be back in just a little bit. Okay, so we fixed up this water, all nice, and I'll probably do a bit more work on that, but off camera. For now, I've dug this tunnel. It isn't quite as long as I expected it to be, but that's okay. I want to work on some kind of brace kind of things, because I had an idea that some kind of a brace would work well in here, because otherwise it's going to look really plain as you come through. So I'm just trying to figure out some stuff. Like, that's not bad. I like how it's all stone brick. Like, maybe skip 5 blocks. Try another one. And I'm actually gonna, I think just before the episode ends, I'm gonna do some work over on this side, because that would be good. 3, 4, 5. Could we try to do some kind of crazy diagonal brace? Could that work? Like, or actually, you know what would be way better? Some of these. And where are these? Right there. That could work. That could work. Obviously the walls aren't done in here either. I'll need to do those off camera. But guess we'll just throw one in here, because we should have one near the entrance. And obviously I'll square this off too, make it all nice and pretty. And all of this nature will be gone too. Not that that's a good life lesson, but for Minecraft it's okay. Okay, so over here, yeah, we're gonna start doing a bit of work. I'm gonna finish up over the other side off camera. So I'm gonna finish up all of the basic. I'm not too hot on this. I'm not sure. We might change that. But I'm gonna finish up all of this stuff. Get this terraced off. So I'm actually gonna stone this up a bit, and I'm gonna work on this this little pathway a bit. So mix some stuff up into the cobble. We'll see what I end up doing here. I'm not sure exactly how far I'll go with it, and then we will start doing a bit of that kind of thing on the other side. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, well, I decided to ignore my own advice and start adding cobble into the build. It doesn't work as badly as I thought it would, so I think it's okay. I mean, I'm not too pleased about this wall. It doesn't really go around yet. It's just to here right now. But yeah, I mean, I think I've worked too much on it now, and I've kind of, my mind is full of this, and I can't think about anything else. So I think if I leave it for a while and maybe come back to it in a later episode, we might be able to finish it up a bit more nicely. The road is not too bad. I also ignored my own advice there, and decided to use materials that I had used in more vertical things here, but I don't think it's too bad, especially, maybe, I don't know, it makes it look a bit more messy, not just because everything is so mixed, but also, I don't know, it seems kind of flow like this, and it's like mixture between what should normally be divided, something like that. So right now we're going to go over here, and we're going to work a little bit. A lot of it might be off camera again, so I'm not sure, you see, just timing wise, but let's see. We're gonna I'm definitely going to cut this off on camera, so it's probably going to be cut off around here, so this terrace can be finished off. I guess I'll follow this line actually, and yeah, so I'll get back to you when we've done that, so we can work a little bit here. Okay guys, so I'm actually going to leave it here. I do want to start cutting these episodes down to more like 20 minutes, because half an hour like the first video is probably a bit long, so at least at first, until it takes on a bit of a rolling effect, then maybe after that. But for now, 20 minutes I think is good. So I forgot to mention also that I'd done a bit of work on this bridge. I just kind of messed it up a little bit. I think that may be what this wall needs to, maybe just a little bit of messing up, but we'll look into that next episode. I'm just going to show you what I did over at the other side for now. And also, while I was running by here, I like how the diorite works with the stone brick like that. So I don't know, will we be expanding our palette a little bit more again by accident? I really really don't want to, but I might have to. So here's what we did over here. Just clear that out, trying to figure out over here how exactly to cut this bit off. But all of that we will do in the next episode. So I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you join me in the next one, and bye bye.